Hey YouTube, it's ICU. Today is Friday, November 22nd, and Microsoft has officially launched their all-new Xbox One console. It's the first new console from the company since the release of the Xbox 360, and it does feature impressive specifications such as 2 quad-core Jaguar CPUs for a total of 8 available cores. It has a 500GB internal hard drive for storing games and also game-saved data, 8GB of RAM, 5 of which are available to games. It supports HD resolutions including 4K, 1080p, 1080i, and 720p. It has a decent 853 MHz AMD GPU. It supports 7.1 surround sound, and it also is bundled with a 1080p Kinect Camera. Now, before we get into this unboxing, I just want to say that while the box for the Xbox One is narrower than the box for the PlayStation 4, it definitely sits higher, meaning it is wider, so it will look somewhat distorted on camera here. So I do apologize for that in advance. Also, it should be noted that when comparing the Xbox One against its rival from Sony, the all-new PlayStation 4 that launched last week on the 15th, there is a $100 price difference. So whereas the base PlayStation 4 will set you back $399 here in the US, the Xbox One will set you back $499, and that's mostly because of the Kinect camera that is required by Microsoft. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and look at the box and then we'll unbox it. So on the front here, we just have 3 different pictures: the new Xbox Kinect, the Xbox One, and the new controller. It also says Xbox One over here on the right, and this is the Day 1 edition, so packaging will look somewhat different than just the standard consoles. Also on the controller, it says Day 1 2013, which you'll see when I actually unbox it. On the left, it just has a picture of the controller, and on the right, it also says Xbox One, and it details what's included in the box. Now, flipping it over on the back, it just says Xbox One, and we're going to cut into this. There are 2 pieces of tape on the top here, and we're just going to cut them open like so. And now I'm going to flip the box around, because if I were to open it this way, it would come out backwards. All right, here we go. Let the unboxing begin. I'm just going to lift the lid up. As you can see on the top here, it does say Xbox One. We're greeted with the brand new Kinect, it looks like. Let's go ahead and lift this up. And it's actually in there good via cable, so let's go ahead and lift this cardboard piece up so we can pull the Kinect out. So here it is. Here is the brand new Kinect. I'm going to set this off to the side and we'll come back to it. And lifting up the piece that says Xbox One reveals another piece of literature that also says Xbox One. This time though, it is the Quick Start Guide. And below that, we have what appears to be an Xbox One sticker for all of you who are obsessed with stickers. I don't know why you'd want one, but it is included. And it also has another sheet. Thank you for being part of Day 1, and it has a redemption code. There's also another card with a code for Xbox Live. And finally, we have what it looks like, some important product information. It's not really too important though, so let's set it off to the side and we'll take a look at everything else in the box. So here we have a headset. And as you can see, it's just very simple and very basic. It looks like it only partially flips, and unfortunately it connects to the controller down below at the bottom, so I could see this definitely being a hassle, and it could definitely get in the way also. So I would recommend to use a wireless headset if you want to do any online chats. All right, and this is what appears to be the controller. Let's go ahead and get it out of this black plastic wrap. And let's flip it over. And as you can see on the front, it does say Day 1 2013, as it would suggest on the front of the box. So also here we have 2 batteries for the controller itself. All right, let's see what else we have. This is what appears to be part of the power supply. So let's pull this all the way out. We have the rest of it over here directly above it. Okay, so it definitely looks like it's a better design than the power brick or the power supply for the Xbox 360. However, it's still extraordinarily big for a power brick of any kind. Let's go ahead and set both components to it off to the side. And this appears to be an HDMI cable for the Xbox One. And we're not really too concerned with that, so let's go ahead and remove it. And let's take a look at the Xbox One itself. Lifting up that initial piece reveals the console down below here with two protective pieces of styrofoam. Now the console should be a bit easier to gain access to. Alright, so now that everything's out of the way, let's go ahead and get a closer look at the console. So here it is, the all-new Xbox One. A brief overview of the console reveals a two-tone design, not like the one for the PlayStation 4, but definitely a unique one from Microsoft. It looks like the right side is divided into vents, and it's most likely integrated into the cooling system. Now on the front here, we have the bay where you would insert a disc. It also has an Xbox logo. Flipping it over reveals more vents. On the back, we have some ports here that we can connect various peripherals to. So let's go ahead and get a close-up of that. All right, so starting from left to right, we have where you plug the power cable into. We have the HDMI out to TV. We have an HDMI in port. So this is probably what you would use to connect other devices. And we also have a optical audio out, it looks like, an infrared out, an Ethernet port, a port where you connect the Kinect Camera to, and two super speed or USB 3.0 ports. Let's set this down after looking at the other side, which also reveals another USB port. All right, and before we wrap this up, let's take a quick look at the all-new Kinect Camera. I'm just going to remove the plastic. And there we go. You will notice a significantly bigger lens than the Kinect for the 360. That's because, again, this is full 1080p. It's also a bigger design overall. It definitely looks nice. I'm not sure how nice it'll look, though, sitting on top of a flat screen TV. It might be somewhat annoying and it might get in the way a bit, but I'm sure it's just something that new Xbox owners will have to deal with and will have to live with. Again, it doesn't look awful, though. It definitely looks sleek, but not too sleek, because again, it is big and it's bigger than I initially expected too. So let's go ahead and just put this off to the side and I'll wrap things up. All right, so that essentially concludes my unboxing of the Xbox One. If you guys want to see Sony's PlayStation 4 unboxed, just be sure to check out my video. I'll have a link to that in an annotation on the screen now if you're on the desktop version of YouTube. If not, you can find it simply by visiting my channel. I also did create an in-depth video of the Xbox One controller versus the PlayStation 4 controller. So just be sure to check that out if you have yet to watch it. Again, there will also be an annotation on the screen now, or you can find it by visiting my channel. And if you guys want to add me on Xbox Live, you can do so simply by searching iCrackUriDevice. It's the same name as my channel. And if you guys want a chance to enter to win either a brand new iPad Air or a second generation iPad Mini, just be sure to watch my respective unboxing videos for those devices, because I detail how you can gain an entry into each of the giveaways there. My iPad Air giveaway is actually concluding tonight. Make sure you enter as soon as possible if you want a chance to win. And to enter for a $100 Amazon gift card in this video, simply rate it up and leave a relevant comment down below in the comment section. Once your comment's been posted, you'll be automatically entered to win. And finally, to be updated more often, such as when I create new videos and release jailbreak news updates, just be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.